I take a deep breath, only to get drop kicked in the face. Dirty, smelly monkey toes in my face. Hey ya! Welcome to my channel. My name is Law Senpai. We're dropping anime skits. We're dropping video game content. Today we're gonna play Wulong. I don't know. Someone's getting their cheeks clapped. Maybe me? Tune in to find out. Let's get into it. Calf thickness. All right. So I'll be honest. My calves are a little weak. I'll be honest. It's a little thin down there. I can still dunk though.
Finally.
Drippy.
After all this time.
Whoa. Whoops, excuse me for that tongue business. So after a long journey of trying to figure out the game and getting to this point, this was the first boss, and let me tell you, I did pretty good for my first boss ever. I was timing the parries perfectly and doing okay with the dodges. What I really had trouble with was timing the red attacks properly. But as you see, I was still countering his regular attacks pretty smoothly, so that was going great for the most part. But I just couldn't keep up the momentum. He kept clapping me up. Kept clapping me and clapping me. This was definitely tough at first. I was like, here I am trying to bring you all content and I can't even get past this first boss. You'll see the screen go blurry right here. I pushed the start button to pause him from clapping me, and that's when I found out pressing pause doesn't pause the game. He was beating the brakes off me. So in anime terms, basically he was doing me how Kaido did Luffy during their first exchange. But I will say this first loss didn't really upset me. But after this clip, I lost like 9 times in a row. I was livid. My rage meter was at a maximum capacity, so after being defeated over and over and over again, I finally got the timing down and beat him. And then I figured I could finally move on. I should have known better.
What's that? You take a sensu bean?
Krillin? I think I'll take a sensu bean now. Still got a couple on you?
Yeah.
Thanks. Hey, Cell!
Oh my god, this game is not it. I don't know about this part though.
Hiya!
See? Good. So, right from the start, he starts waving this wet pool noodle at me without any warning. You know, the oodles and noodles phone. Now I would say it's like something else, but you know, YouTube guidelines and all. Anyway, back to the fight. Surprisingly, I learned phase 2 a lot quicker than phase 1. Parries were on point, and so glad I upgraded to the spear because before I got to the boss, I was using the sword and it was sauce. The sword just wasn't doing it for me. So with the spear, I felt like I was cruising through this battle for the most part. I was chipping away at his health bar and dodging the majority of his attacks, but then out of nowhere, he started spamming this rock attack move. Bro thought he was Toph, the earthbender. You know, part of Aang's crew? The last airbender? The AI knew I was about to win, so they tried to cheat on me. I was appalled. The computer tried to cheat on me. Look at them spamming this move. Shameless! Now watch him try this red attack coming up. Weave! Counter! He tried it, but I was ready to end it. Now take a look to the left of the screen. For about 30 seconds, Blind Boy tried to get my attention to summon the Divine Beast. But I was so focused on trying not to get erased, I was too worried about dodging his attacks. The whole time I'm like, Blind Boy, where are you? Blind Boy, you aren't watching my 6? Blind Boy, why are you even in this game? Leaving me hanging like this. Look at me running around the arena like a fool. I was fighting for my life. If I lost this round, I swear I was gonna quit the game. So finally, after hearing him, I pressed triangle and circle to activate the cutscene. Alright, next we have this giant ape. Wait. Watch this. Now, where was I? Yeah, so he's supposed to be a mini boss, but he was definitely beating the brakes off me like a regular boss. I probably lost around like 9 times before I was able to better understand his moves to parry them, as you can see right there. I'm learning the hard way that timing is everything in these games. A few times in this last round, I had to hit him with that Goku Ultra Instinct and show him his regular moves don't work anymore. He can't touch me. I'm the captain now. Oh, and the reason you see me playing with less energy is because by this time, it was late, and I was so annoyed I couldn't get past the mini-boss. I was thinking it's gonna take me 80 hours to beat this game, but I had to see through. So you see I'm still doing great blocking his attacks, except when he jumps in the air or when he yells and the black vines shoot from out of the ground. The red attacks just always throw me off. Sir, you keep your monkey paws off me. Whew. Sorry you had to see me like that. But you see, I'm blocking like 80% of his attacks. The good news was that my new partner was actually putting in work this time, unlike you know who. Wait, give me a second, he just hit me. Up. Weave! This ape is wild. He's got me popping these things like Skittles. So in a second, you'll see I thought he was about to Liu Kang in my direction, but last minute, he went for Zao and took my boy out. So I try to slowly draw the ape away so I can go heal him, but obviously the ape wasn't making it easy, and you're only allowed a certain amount of time before you can't help your partner out, and they go to the upper room. So I drew the ape away, even more, parrying his attacks. He was being persistent, so I had to hit him with that combo breaker to heal Zao and he could get back in the fray, because I definitely needed him. So after the combo breaker, I healed him. Then after dodging all of the monkey paws thinking I'm in the clear, I take a deep breath, only to get drop kicked in the face. Dirty, smelly monkey toes in my face. You ever had monkey toes in your face? You ever had monkey toes touch your lips? I was horrified. After that disrespect, I had to create some space. I only got drop kicked because of Zao, so he owes me. So he comes back over and weave. Wait. Weave. No monkey toes this time. Oh yeah, you tried it, but I hit him with that combo breaker. So I finally take him out, and game over.
Got him. I think I died like 10 times in that one.
Alright, the next boss, the boar. Stop making all that noise. Now, I only lost 4 times to this boss before we got to this round and I won. I made sure I took my time. Now I started out very strong. Thought I was going to beat him in like 2 minutes. I was blocking everything. Even Zao was helping. Everything was going smooth. Kept chipping and chipping away. Boar was trying everything to damage your boy, but wasn't doing anything to me. In my head, I'm like, this is a breeze. And that's where I messed up. Because soon, you'll start to see I started to get sloppy, like right here. Oh! So panic crept in. I created some distance between us to get my bearings, and that's when I found out that that was a mistake. Because when I came back to do something, he chipped me. What you looking at, Bebop from Ninja Turtles? Yeah, I said what I said, and he took that as disrespect, so he belly flopped me. So I start chipping away. Mink, and me being too comfortable, I get hit with the vine shooting out from the ground. I had to stop making mistakes and get serious, so I gathered myself. I let Zao get a couple of hits in. Mink, and got ready for his next move. Blocked the first charge, but then he threw me off by adding an extra charge. This game is infuriating. So I let Zao get his hits in. Mink. Get him, Zao. Mink. Then out of nowhere, he belly flops me again. It's so hard to time those correctly because of the delay. But then I was ready for this one. Hit him with the combo breaker. So at this point, I'm starting to get confident again. After that 2-piece, the boy looks like it was starting to get frustrated and starts hopping around charging for a belly flop. And I parry it. Yeah, go ahead and shake that work off, Bebop. Yeah, so Zao really distracted this boss, so he was definitely a lot more helpful compared to when I fought the ape. And I'd say for the most part, he did a fair amount of damage and still had a full health bar. So the board charged up, and I blocked his charge. Watch this. Oh! He throws a little tantrum, but I'm not phased, and I knew it was about to come. So I anticipated his belly flop. I'm feeling invincible at this point. Watch this. This one's for my family. Mink. There was no way I was gonna lose now. Then over the next 30 seconds, I don't know what happened. My reflexes were off, and he got me 3 times. Yeah, so then I ran around the arena looking like a fool, trying to think of a plan, panicking because I forgot I had 1 health potion left. I was thinking if I got hit 1 more time, then it was over. You'll see the boar hit me 2 more times during this time period. So being annoyed, I let Zao take over for a little bit. Let him get his mink. Then luckily, I snapped back into beast mode with the reflex because the 2 successful parries back to back saved me from having to do this all over again. And I would have just threw the whole game away. So I backed up again, while Zao got a couple more hits in until he was belly flopped into the heavenly gates. You did a great job, Zao. Now let me put the team on my back. I got this. I told him, don't worry, it was time to end this. The board charged 1 last time and your boy was ready. After this counter, I knew I had it in the bag, and that was a wrap for the day. Bag secure.
Step closer to peace.
Yes.
Alright, so that's a wrap and Wulong. Thank you so much for coming and watching on my channel. I might do a couple more videos with that, we'll have to see. It wasn't too hard, I'd say. I did get my cheeks clapped. Just a little bit. But next I want to do RE4. With RE4, that'll be part of my Scary Larry series where I play horror games. And that should be a fun time for you all, because they definitely freak me out here and there. Oh, so on this channel, we'll be doing anime skits, we'll be doing regular skits, as well as, playing all kinds of different video games. So what you can do for me is like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Let's have some fun.